We kind of thought up this idea of doing 7 iron distance triathlons in 7 days and ending it with the Wisconsin Ironman, and I wanted to do it with the captain. Autumn and I, we live pretty close to each other, so it's kind of neat that we were able to do some training rides. I would actually just take the bike and the cart from my house, and I would go to her house, pick her up.
Like, some days I would be like full of energy, but there was a couple of days where I was like, is it over yet?
So anytime we could have a chance to get together and do it, we just took advantage of it. After 6 days of this, I was just exhausted. I was beat. But on the flip side, I was excited. I was happy to see Autumn, and I mean, you see her face and she lights up. She's always smiling, so it's like it just makes you go.
I read his face, and it was like, I am so tired. Even though he didn't say that, he was like, let's go.
During the swim, I think a couple times I actually pulled myself up. I told her I was checking on her. I kept asking her how she's doing over and over. Reality was, I was struggling so hard to breathe that I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to make it. I knew that if we didn't get to shore, that her day was over, and they don't give exceptions for anything. And I remember looking at her, kept saying, "Are you okay?" And she knew there was something wrong with me. And I just jumped back in the water, put my head down, kept swimming.
There was an unbelievable amount of people that came forward when Chad needed help and gave up what they were working for in order to make sure that Autumn got the Ironman. Everyone knew it was her one and only chance of being an Ironman.
They gave me a nebulizer. My biggest concern was I want to get back on the course.
It was scary when we didn't know what happened to Chad, and Chad's mom and I were together. But I just kept asking, anytime we would see Autumn, I'd say, "Are you okay?" And she'd say, "Yes, how's Chad? Are you okay? Yes, how's Chad?" And that was her biggest concern, was her friend and if he was okay.
There was another member of my Team Triumph. He was another angel that was going to be doing just the run portion of that event that day. And he had his bike with him, and they actually hooked up and took Autumn out and did another loop, with her just to help out. And at that point then, Nick joined back up again, continued for another several miles, and then another friend of mine, Chris Pollock, who's also an angel with my Team Triumph, finished the remainder of the race with Autumn on the bike.
All I remember was we get to the beginning of the finish line, and there was 20 people behind us, and they all just stopped.
Everybody wanted to get their picture taken with Autumn, of course. It was just so neat to see how many people were out there cheering us on.
And the crowd went nuts.
At that moment, you just realize that nothing else matters. I mean, it doesn't matter what your W-2 says. It doesn't matter what your kind of car you drive. It doesn't matter how big of a house you live in. It's that you accomplish something more than you would ever imagine.
My Team Triumph is awesome because they make you feel included and like you're part of something.
I think her confidence has built up. She depended on Chad, and then when Chad told her that he wasn't going to be able to do it, but he had friends who were going to help her, I think that helped her gain even more confidence in learning to other people besides Chad or other people besides me are there for her to accomplish what she wants to accomplish in her life.
I like the people that in the races. So it's kind of like you make a new friend every time you go to a race.
The whole family of my Team Triumph, it's absolutely amazing as far as the support everybody gets and the friendships that we made, and it doesn't end with just that one night. I mean, we carry this on. I mean, we all, anytime there's an activity of any sort, I mean, everybody volunteers, and there's so much that people want to give, and there's so much that people want to do for this organization, and I've never been in another organization like it.